Hey guys, and welcome back to more Star Ocean the Second Story. I am Rabbit, and in our previous episode, we had continued training at Fun City's little virtual simulator arena area when Dr. Mirage kind of interrupted us and said, hey guys, I finished your weapons. So she handed over the Sacred Tear for Claude, the Fallen Hope for Rena, and the Void Matter, which basically kind of allows whatever weapons we have to be effective against the 10 Wise Men. So really we don't need the Sacred Tear or the Fallen Hope. We'll go ahead and take a look at those items here in just a second, but basically the point is we got the weapons that we needed to take on the 10 Wise Men, and it could not have come at a better time because 3 of them ended up revealing themselves to us, and we were forced to face off not only just against Marsilio, but also Shigeo, and now we are trying to quickly make our way to Armlock to find Dr. Mirage before Berle gets his hands on her. But we're going to finish talking to this ticket taker. So he says, Mr. Claude, what is all the clamor about? I guess you didn't hear all those people being murdered. Some of the 10 Wise Men have attacked. We managed to defeat 2 of them, but the remaining one is headed for Armlock. I have to go quickly, or Mirage's life will be in danger. Terrible! We have to contact Central City immediately. Well, yeah, you get on that. Let's hurry. Okay, and hurry we shall. So we'll also come back to pickpocket this place later. That's what I was kind of debating towards the end of the last episode, if I wanted to open with that. But I decided, no, let's just go ahead. Oops. And, well, I guess it's not going to show it. Well, whatever. Let's just go into the actual menu. It's not a big deal. Okay, so the Eternal Sphere. Where is my Sacred Tear? So the Sacred Tear, as you can see, it's a pretty good weapon, but still not as good as the Eternal Sphere, so I'm not going to be equipping it. But just to read the description to show you its stats, it's a blade whose name means God Striker, has the consumption of MP for its user. So there you go. That's it. Now, where the hell is Rena? There you are. And there it is, the Fallen Hope, which, again, really decent weapon, but it's, in my opinion, not as good as what we have. So it really just comes down to, do you want Rena to be offensive or do you want her to be more defensive? If you're looking for her to be more defensive and to kind of stand in the back casting spells, Fallen Hope may be the way for you to go. I don't really use Rena, period, but when I do use her and Noelle and I have the chance to, I like to throw them kind of at the front of the battle. So again, it just, whatever suits your playstyle. I'm not really going to make a recommendation or say one is inherently better than the other. It just comes down to what suits the way that you like to play. But anyway, to read the description, it's a legendary weapon that responds to the strength of will of its power. It has the consumption of MP for its user. So in that sense, it's pretty good. And here you go, just a snapshot of its specs. Okay, and that is it for that. And I know this is like lazy as hell, but we're gonna fucking fly to Armlock instead of running there, just because I don't want to get into a bunch of random fights. Y'all know how it goes. Can't be having fights going down. Okay, so now let's go inside. And of course, there's a crowd gathered here for some fucking reason. What? What exactly happened? Excuse me. What happened at Mirage's house? Actually, a man suddenly fell from the sky. That's right, he went into Mirage's house without saying a word. I wonder if he was a friend of Mirage's. Even so, he had such a stern face. It's gotta be one of the 10 Wise Men. Yow! Ack! I love how we're just sitting here talking instead of actually going in and checking up on her. Mirage! Oh, you're here. You incompetence. I'll never forgive you. So what if you don't forgive me? Haven't you yourself taken countless lives up until now? That is true. But you guys are even worse. Our murders are nothing compared to your murders. You don't even try to see things in any way but with your own eyes. So foolish. Oh well, incompatible persons will simply be disposed of. Okay, so here we are, taking on Berle.
Let's go.
Coming.
And again, not really anything to be too concerned about. If you wanted to, you could have absolutely healed in between coming here just to allow yourself the opportunity to cast more spells. As you can see, Opera and Claude are pretty low, and I didn't want to use any items to bring them up. This fight, again, it's It's not really anything too worrisome, at least with the position that I'm in. We pretty much have him sandwiched, and we're keeping him peeped and pretty much out of commission. So he's not going to be able to do anything right now. Which is fine by me, because they actually hit pretty hard if you let them get the chance to attack you. But I'm not even going to give him that opportunity. So let's just whack him down. Get as much XP as possible. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't matter. We have him against the wall, so he's not going to be moving anywhere. The ability to peep people / stun them is pretty nice in this game, actually. I think it's worth putting a lot of emphasis and focus into, because you can keep your enemies immobilized, basically, if you can keep them stunned. And yeah, that's it. Got a Merlin drink, but no levels. Which is okay. And Mirage is okay. I thought you were dead. Oh, great. Thanks, Claude. Now, you don't go around killing people, but I thought that if I would not resist and pretend that I was done in, I could somehow get through. Are you alright now? I'm feeling much better now, thanks to Rena. The mayor completely ignored the danger to me, the stupid idiot. I think reinforcements from Central City will be here soon. You guys are very impressive. Mirage, what's up with your eyebrows? They're definitely sweating bullets. They are regretting becoming flushed with success and spending too much time on preparation. We sort of guessed something like that. They may be stronger than we thought. Don't be careless. I understand. Okay. Well, that's it for Mirage. We'll talk to her one more time. Oh, all she has to say is be careful. Okay, so we're going to head back to Fun City, but we're not going to pickpocket quite yet. Oh, it looks like a messenger for us. I heard that they were trying to get Dr. Mirage. That's right, but there is no need to worry anymore. Is that so? I'm relieved. And now, a message from the mayor. Once you have rescued Dr. Mirage, go to Laqua as soon as possible. To Laqua? All preparations are complete. We are now only awaiting your departure. So, now we're finally on to the final battle. I am praying for your victory with all my heart. So yeah, as you can see, guys, if you absolutely wanted to, you're in the position now to head on over to the final area. Not that Laqua is that area. It's actually Fienal, which we had attempted to enter earlier on, and that was when the 10 wise men kind of fucked us over and took out the beautiful leader. What was her name? Marianna? Let me see if we can enter this way, and we can. Oops. Except I meant to come in via a private action, so let's try that again. Are you guys not gonna split from me? Maybe... Okay, well, I guess it works this way. I had tried to come in via PA, but I guess not. Whatever. Welcome to Nadine Funhouse. Oh, I see that you have an NFID. Please go on through. How the fuck do you not remember me, Ticket Taker? I'm the one who came and saved all your asses. Ah, here we go. Now we're gonna split up. What an amusing little town. I'm not sure why we didn't split when we initially entered. That kind of threw me off, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. So we're going to head straight over to the arena. And look, guys, does this bitch look familiar? Marianna, you survived. Marianna? You had to have known, Claude. Draw your sword, Claude. As the last survivor of the Need Defense Force, I must test you. What are you saying, Marianna? With that wound, you should get to the hospital quickly. It's too late. What's more, I cannot save only myself while leaving everyone here. Don't say that. This is my last job as the leader of the Need Defense Force. Come, draw your weapon. Show me that you really have enough strength to defeat the 10 wise men. I can't fight you after all. Why? Is it because I am a woman or because I am injured? Have you forgotten that all of our hearts, no, the future of everyone who lives on this world depends on your sword? I cannot hurt you, Marianna. You are so naive. Sometimes being unfeeling is also important. You mustn't get caught up by any single thing, but rather you must feel everything with your mind's eye, and then you must find that which you yourself believe to be most correct. Oh no! Marianna? Marianna! Alright. It's quite a grim way of treating this. Since I'm not a doctor, why should I take care of her? Just joking. I'm taking good care of her. She has still not yet regained consciousness. Well, it's a good thing she lived. This. Take this. Marianna. So we got a silver cross. This. Take this. Marianna. And we got a Slayer's ring. And I'm pretty sure she's not going to give us anything else, but we might as well talk to her again. So she says, you mustn't get caught up by any single thing, but rather you must blah, 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 blah. The same shit she was saying before. Must be talking in her sleep. So yeah, Marianna actually survived, which is kind of crazy. And I would love to show you what we just picked up off of her. So we got a silver cross, which is a silver holy cross, blah, blah, blah. We have a few of these. We've had them before. But the Slayer's ring, which I think is fantastic. It's a magical ring that gives its wearer the speed of a flash and increases his attack chances by 2. So here are the stats of this item. What I would really recommend for you, if you've been kind of playing along with me and trying to keep your Claude like I am, I think the Slayer's ring plus the Berserk ring is a crazy combination. It is so powerful, so strong. That's what I'm actually going to put on Claude. So, yeah, and there's the Merlin drink that we got. It completely restores mana. So let's go ahead and equip Claude. And it's crazy how fucking quiet this is. So yeah, I've got a meteor ring, and I need the magician's hand for stealing. I need to eventually take this off because we're not going to be doing that much stealing pretty soon. But anyway, like I said, I think that the Berserk ring and the Slayer's ring is fantastic. So I'm getting rid of this shitty ass meteor ring. We don't need it. Let me go ahead and throw on that Slayer's ring. So it's a nice little upgrade. And I might give the meteor ring to... Well, do I still have a Berserk ring? Oh, I don't have it. Who has it? Did it break? Did I sell it? I don't know. I don't know where it is, but it's really not the end of the world. Just something that I would recommend that you keep in mind when you are equipping your Claude. So that's what I would suggest. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to throw that on him. And now we're going to actually get to pickpocketing. I'm not going to mess with anyone in here. I like to go in order. And I'm not sure why we're leaving Marianna here as opposed to actually taking her. Oh, I don't want to exit. But I want to steal the people at the front. I guess steal from the people at the front. But I guess it's okay to wait. But I don't know why we don't, like, take her somewhere else. That would make more sense to me. Oh my god, I'm failing all of these. Than just trying to have her here and rest in the inn. But whatever. Okay, so we're gonna grab some stuff. And we'll probably end this episode after we're done pickpocketing. Let me steal from you. I'll try to work my way around. I don't want to miss anybody. But this place is so big. Alright, 1,000 full. Not that we have been strapped for cash. Okay, and so this is where we just were. So I guess I could have actually stolen from whoever I needed to. So Toro tuna. I believe big tuna is Noelle's favorite food. And Hasaku tea, I think, is Ernest. So I need to be sure to... Oh, and there is Ernest right there. I need to be sure to do that and show it to you guys. Make sure that they're eating their favorite things. What do you got, Ernest? Hexagram card. Not what I was hoping for, but it will do. I don't know why it, like, is so quiet in these rooms. Succubus cologne. Wonderful. But no incubus cologne? Got maple syrup. I don't know if we can steal from Marianna. Oh, we can. We got a wisdom ring. Let's check that out. She gave us so much stuff and we still feel the need to steal from her. We are garbage. A great ring possessing ancient wisdom that protects its wearer from many things. Pretty cool. We'll take a look at all of our accessories when it comes time to actually formulating our final party. Like I said, we're going to eventually beat Indelicio with his limiter off, but we are going to finish the game with the limiter on as well. So I will show you both ways and kind of how he differs in terms of his strength. And I'll explain like how you actually get him to have his limiter on versus off. Engineering, wonderful. So don't worry, I will cover everything. Oh, that's no good. I actually want to talk to Leon. Is this a restaurant? What's he doing here? Don't worry about me. I'm drinking orange juice. Okay, Leon. You get your drink on. I wasn't going to say anything. But he's the one who felt the need to defend himself. Shop! Shop till you drop. Gonna steal from you. Aloe jam. That does not sound good at all. Blech. Lady fingers? Ugh. Not the daintiest sounding dish. A gaudy earring. That's trash. 800 full. I need to go back through again and sell all of the extra weapons that we don't need, as well as some of the garbage things that we end up picking up from people, such as crumbled paper or a weird lump. Aww. No stealing from Bowman. He's not having any of that shit. Peking duck, fried vegetables. Oh, fried vegetables sounds so good right now. Although, my lunch today, you guys, was delicious. I made myself some cheese raviolis, and they were so good. So good, so good. Not the prettiest, but they were delicious. I'm the type of cook that if I'm going to throw something together, I'm not wasting the time to make sure everything looks beautiful unless I'm cooking for a party, for example. But if it's just me, or even just me and my husband and we're both tired, like I'm not going to sit there and make sure every single ravioli is perfectly round and the same size. Like, fuck that. I'm going to just make it to where it's going to be stuffed and delicious. I prefer baking to cooking, though, so I do care a lot about the aesthetics of food, but it was just me, you guys. I'm alone for the next couple of days, so I am not going to be fucking around with trying to make my food look perfect. Alright, so I'll steal what I can. I don't know how far I can go. Come on, talk to me. Rotten sashimi? Oh, man. Nasty. I don't know if any of you guys had heard about that or saw, there was like I mean, I shouldn't say it was breaking news or anything, but there was some guy, I believe in China, and he ate really shitty quality sushi, so it contained sashimi that was not properly, I guess, prepared, or I don't know, the fish quality was bad, but anyway, he ended up getting a bunch of little tiny parasites, and he was super itchy and could not figure out for the life of him why. So he went to the doctor and had x-rays, and the x-rays were disgusting, you guys. I thought I was going to die when I saw them. It was the stuff of nightmares. Like, he had all these little tiny things all over him. It was awful. Awful, awful, awful. And it was like under his skin, like his whole body. Did these kids make me get stuck? Move out the way, for fuck's sake. It was just absolutely horrifying. But at least they caught it. I don't know if it would kill him, but you would probably want to kill yourself if you were covered on the inside with these little tiny parasites. Ugh, it was disgusting. And I'm not a squeamish person, but I have to confess that made me really uncomfortable, really queasy. Alright, got carrot juice. Can I get to the other guy? Natural high. Oh, okay. I see that guy is taking it easy. Carrot ice cream. I wonder if they have carrot juice, because I think that's Leon's favorite food. I need to go back and see who we gave what to. I know for sure we unlocked Claude's and I believe Celine. So we got the steak for Claude, the baby rabbit risotto for Celine, I think. Those are the only two we really did shit with. So I'll be sure to pick it up with the other guy. Why the hell do I keep getting stuck behind people and into things? Because I'm not paying attention. Okay. Let me see if I can steal from you. Oh, shit. Siggy the tipster. You do better wrestling snakes than picking my pocket. And you guys remember we got the bunny shoes from this thing right here, so we can't steal from him. Got crumpled paper from Celine. She's probably mad because we've been stealing good shit from her. But it's ridiculous. Like, how are you going to be carrying an ultimate weapon for yourself but not using it until I steal it from you? Oh, buy tickets, buy tickets. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Chubby Bunny. Okay, we've got this last little section, and then we will call this an episode. We're not quite done with everything that we need to do. We got a treasure chest, fabuloso. Because, if you guys recall, that secret information side quest that we had started... spicy cakes, how nasty. Raw milk. Oh my god, do these bitches only have nasty shit on them? Looks like it. But anyway, you recall the secret information side quest that we started. Oh yeah, here's the cooking master competition, which I never fucked around with that too much. It just always aggravated me and got on my fucking nerves. But that is like a little mini game that you can do if you really want to. We'll talk about Cooking Master and the bunny races and all that shit later. Like I said, we can get more bunny shoes from doing the bunny races. I'm not too worried about it right now. Did we see Ernest? I think we did. Oh yeah, he was in the hotel room. But anyway, I keep losing my train of thought. Anyway, Claude has nothing to say. Claude, what's wrong? It's nothing. Let's go. Let's go to Laqua. No, bitch, we're not going to Laqua yet. I gotta steal from these last 3 people, and then we actually are now in the position to continue the secret information side quest. Ooh, an insanity ring. That sounds insane. I'm gonna steal from you, fountain pen, and crumpled paper. We have so much crumpled paper, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. Oh, my Seigneured's over there. My apologies. We went over quite a bit on time for this episode, but that's okay. So when we do come back in our next video, like I said, we are going to take on the rest of the secret information side quest. And then honestly, outside of training, there's not really much left for us to do regarding the main part of the story outside of going to Laqua. And obviously we need to pickpocket the people there because we have not yet done so. And then we'll be ready to take on Fienal and begin making our way through the final dungeon. But we'll kind of talk more about that as we approach that. We still have about another episode. Yeah, I'd say we have maybe like 1 video left before we even get to Fienal, and then with all the battles and all that shit and making our way through it, there will be plenty of time to talk about the steps that we need to take to turn Indelicio's limiter off, as well as go back to Expel. So those 2 things can't even be unlocked until we reach a specific point in Fienal, so there's going to be a save point that we're going to have to access before those 2 things even become options. But yeah, let's go ahead and just wait. Like I said, when I see you guys in our next episode, we're going to take on the rest of the secret information side quest, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So thank you so much for joining me for this video, everybody. As always, I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play Star Ocean the Second Story, and I will see you when we come back.